Hey there, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome to another edition of Azure Dreams for the PlayStation 1. Hope you guys are doing well there. Go ahead and get everything queued up here. Should be good. Should be able to walk around there all right. Run around all right. Make sure all my controls are where they should be. I think we're all right there. Hope you guys are doing well there on this Friday evening as we continue the quote-unquote tour there, the recording sessions of Azure Dreams here. So yeah, let's go ahead and give people a minute there, see if anybody else pops in here as we wait there. I got a few people in chat there. Hope you guys are doing well. And we are exactly where we left off in the last episode there. I did not play between episodes there, so we've only done our one tower run so far. We got our main monster here, Jaren the Kuhn type there, the dragonish type there. We got also bringing along Uno, our cyclone type there, one eye, Uno. And then we got weapon there, Vitality Sword that we found last time there. Very nice weapon there for starting, definitely for the early levels. That's going to wipe the floor with anything we come across there. And an Ice Shield there, or our Genus there, Defense 5, not bad. And we're going to go ahead and take a pita fruit in that we got from our mom there. Free fruit, why not? We'll give that to Jaren right away to just boost his max MP. Yeah, that's always nice. So we are going in without a wind crystal. I do believe that we have one in our safe here. We'll go ahead and do a quick double check on that. Make certain that's right. I'm fairly certain that's right. Open the safe for me. Oh, you're gonna transfer items in now, but right? Yep, that's probably the plan there. Alright, so switch over there. Okay, we got 2 blue sands there. Those are our sands for upgrading our shield. When we get one that we want there, we want to get a mirror shield, preferably. Now we got a water crystal there, huh? I probably sold that there. I think that's a healing item there, and the wind crystal will allow us to leave the dungeon. So we are going in without a wind crystal there. Pushed our luck a little bit, but it is only the second time that we're going into the dungeon, so I think that they're going to be pretty forgiving. I don't know for sure the statistics there on water crystal, or wind crystal, rather, drops. Based on how many times you go into the dungeon there, but I think that they're fairly forgiving and giving you wind crystals for getting out of there. And if we we might show off there, like I might just purposely die at some point there, like we might do a save and then like a save states there just to show off what happens when you do die in the tower. We'll get going a little bit there, we'll see. Starting off right away here, and note that we do not have our monster out automatically. There we have to choose, bring them out. So we'll just, like I said, we'll just go ahead and bring Jaren out there. Okay, yeah, Uno or Cyclone there has 80 max MP and only 9 health there. We will level up Uno over the course of this adventure in the tower. We'll wait until later levels where it's going to just rack up experience for him. We'll go ahead and bring Jaren out there, collar him. And I'll go ahead and immediately give him the pita fruits to boost his max. Oh, use instead of give, my bad. Well, there you go, that's a lesson for you. There, I could just go ahead and reset there. We just started, so, but, that's alright. Yeah, so you won't give. My bad, I'm misclicking there. And we do need to equip ourselves here. You have to do that each time you enter the tower. There, you gotta put your sword and shield on there. So, yep. Alright, let's go ahead and explore this first floor. They're usually pretty tame. But, still can have some pretty decent stuff. Not like incredible items there, but but a nice little quick level up there for killing a single troll in its sleep. Because we're just ruthless like that. Alright, got ourselves a noise here. Go ahead and hit the triangle and circle button to skip a turn, basically, there, and let him run ahead there. And what we have here, a stream wand there. Okay, not great, but, why not? We'll grab it for now. We'll be more discerning with our inventory later. yeah, this first round of this first floor is usually not like they're not the exact same every time at all. Like, like you'll get to see very similar floor layouts. Oh, okay, no, that was up on the ledge, right? Yeah, that's that one up on the ledge there. You see the little blue dot on our map there. Yeah, you'll get used to seeing very similar map layouts, even though they are randomized. Alright. Come on, troll buddy. Yeah, that shield doing some nice work for us there, and already level 3. It's nice to get like a couple levels right away. There's some easy levels for us there. Alright, so we have made our way all the way around to the elevator here. Oh, some goodies here we'll grab. One's there. Scorch shield. Okay, so it's basically the same as our ice shield, but it's the fire version of it there. And the paralyzed one. Not bad. Not bad. Okay, we'll just hop right down there and we'll go ahead and explore the map that we have not seen so far there. Hold select and we can go ahead and see an overview of the map there. We didn't go to the left side from the beginning, so yeah, that's what we'll head. We'll head now. Or how? Okay, yeah, we didn't do this path here. Yeah, we're gonna do this first. And there's nothing. Just a nice little balcony. Fair enough. Alright, take care of the noise problem there. Yeah, I do like having the high ground there, even even when I don't need it. Alright, let's have some fun. So we got the basic enemies there, Palumpas. Which we do have in the Palumpa egg. Oh, seal. Okay, my magic was not sealed because I don't have magic. But yes, the Palumpa, we do have a Palumpa egg there. That is what you get automatically in the tutorial kind of level. Your first time walking through the tower, you get that egg, no matter what. We do have it sitting in our little monster hut. Haven't hatched it, so I haven't decided if I'm going to keep it or not. We'll see when I get to... Like, we'll see how many monsters we get there, and when we do upgrade our monster hut, which we will definitely be doing eventually. And level 4 already. Nice. But yeah, it's very nice to have just your main character here to do some level grinding at the very early levels when you don't need the help of your monster pals there, so that way you have survivability. And nice. Okay, so the trap loop there, that's pretty handy there. We'll probably just go ahead and use that on the next floor and show off all the traps, and that way we can deactivate them for a little bit of experience, or we can trick monsters into tripping them. Either way. I don't think there was anything else over here. We can run alongside the water here, but there wasn't any treasure here, so yeah. Okay. Well, we'll just find ourselves a nice little... and maybe like do a little grind. Why not? Just find ourselves a nice spot to have monsters coalesce towards us. You want to try to get to a spot that you can't see too many things that are like outside of your vision, because you'll see monsters kind of like walk back and forth right in front of where you're at, rather than coming towards you. Let me see if I can find an example of it here. Like, you can see that the monster's over there. If I were to sit here and hold, like I'm skipping turns there, but he's just going back and forth. He's trying to get to me. Slightly tap the diagonal. It's nice that most monsters will like automatically try to get at a straight line of attack from you there. They won't usually attack from a diagonal if they can help it. There are some monsters that will go for the diagonal attacks. Let's see here. Okay, you're gonna come for me. Alright, come on, troll. I'm feeling good. Oh, okay, nope. But the other way. Did a little U-turn back there. But like this spot right here, if we sit here and hold the button, well, always stuck up behind us there. we can see that there's a spot in the foreground there. Yeah, we're gonna get a lot of monsters that'll just kind of walk around on that spot. Get stuck there. So let's go ahead and find a different spot to wait for them there. Like, rooms are usually pretty good, because if they step in the same room that you're in, then they'll come right to you. There's a room here. And this room has 2 stairways there, so it's not a bad spot. And the earthquake. My troll. I can get one more level up, pretty good. Not necessary, but you know. And there's the other earthquake there. I figured it was coming. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and let ourselves earthquake out. It'll come here in just a second. Yeah, alright, we're gonna start the collapse. And there we go. Our room collapsed very quickly that time. And second floor. So the second floor, I think from now on, is going to always be this room here. It's going to be just a big open area there. When we take one more step forward, we'll go ahead and go into a little cutscene. Here it's usually, well, you know, I'll just walk forward and we'll see. So yeah, I'm not pressing the button anymore. Oh, hey, it's Selfie. There, puffy lips. Looks so handsome inside the tower. Must be the darkness. Ha 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 ha. Rude. Oftentimes it's her brother that is here, and he will maybe say the right or the rude combination of things to say to him. You will engage in a fight with him, and he often drops a wind crystal when you do that. So it's usually worthwhile to take him up on his offer of a duel there. And there isn't anything else on this floor. It's just a pathway around the central room, and there aren't any treasures on this floor. But yeah, no need to take the time to search it. Move on to floors that we can search here. Oh, okay. Why you get me up on the high ground here, Cyclone? Rude. I want the high ground. Alright, there were a couple of rooms that I could see in the brief glimpse as we zoomed in. There were some treasures to be had. And yeah, I did say that we had the trap leap there. We will actually wait on that. Yeah, dang it. Diagonal again. Pressing all the wrong buttons today. Hey, level 5 there. Now we got the flame guy. I do like the steady progression of monsters and everything that the game does. And now I can one-shot the trolls. Awesome. Like to see that kind of tangible progress. There you go, buddy. Definitely one-shot him at the high ground there. Alright, some money and some more money. Okay. I haven't really done anything downwards there. Let's go up and try to clear off this pathway here. And I pressed the button to go over to the side one, but now it's okay. So you definitely gotta remember that the flames have that sled, that fire attack there that they can hit you from a range with. So sticking away from them isn't gonna help you too much. Well, you can use that to your advantage there to drain their magic if that's what you're going for any reason. Because those kind of attacks really drain their MP right away. And yes, regular monsters that are walking around on the map here, they do also have MP, just like your monsters do there. Alright, yeah, let's hop on out there. I like the upheaval trap there. It's pretty cool to see in action. As long as it doesn't trap you in a bad predicament. Guess what was this? Oh, hey, crystal over there. And dang, there's a lot of stuff in this room here. So kind of be careful here, make sure. No, there may traps. Now traps cannot spawn where there's a treasure there. Like a treasure's not gonna spawn on top of a trap. So in that case, you're good. Wind crystal, awesome. All right, so we don't have to worry about getting stuck here. All right, at least a bit of herbs and everything like that there. Close to full on our inventory there. 2 more items we can carry for right now. Let's go ahead and take a quick look at what we have here. So paralyze sometimes freezes monster mobility there, so you hit them and sometimes you'll paralyze them, as you might guess there. Limit. Oh, okay, we did get another eat a fruit there, or did it? Yeah, okay. You know what, yeah, we'll go ahead and bring Jaren out, and let's do this correctly this time there. Actually give the pita fruit. Alright. Give. Jaren. Ah, Jaren, why? You're out for 2 seconds and you get poisoned immediately. Alright, well, back in the bag. And we do actually have we did last time we did really well for a first tower run, honestly. There we got our second collar there, so you can see we have a red collar and a blue collar, so we can have both of these monsters out at the same time if we want to, which we might later on. We'll see. See how much trouble we get into. And dang, poison still sticks there. So yeah, I kind of figured that did, but you know, when we pop them back out later, we'll try to have a antidote herb on us. And yeah, I do believe I mentioned this before there, the blue oleum fruit. We can use that as a escape from the tower, or we can throw it at enemies there to have them vanish if we're getting into a tight spot and we just want to get rid of a tough enemy. Truth identifies items, even egg types there. So if we want to see what kind of egg we have, we can use that and decide if we want to keep the item or not, or we can use this to see if an item is cursed or not, or if it has like our vitality sword luckily had a +2 to it there. So you know, yeah, very handy stuff. Not bad room at all. There, fine. Now we'll head up this way. Go with our Paloopa. Okay, the elevator, nice, and some money. I was walking through that treasure room, one of the traps I was kind of worried about being cautious of finding, there's a what do they call it there? It's like a spring that sends you up to the next floor there. I don't know if it's a spring trap or if it's a go up trap. I don't know what it's called. Probably some sort of spring or something along those lines trap. But yeah, it'll send you up to the next floor there, and if you're on the middle of going to grab a bunch of treasure there, then you know what better place to hide a spring trap to send you up to the next floor than when you're like rushing to grab some treasure. You know, this is kind of a dirty trick that the game will play on you. Alright, clear that off there, and press circle to run there. Yeah, we'll go ahead and wait for the troll to come to us. It's a nice little bit of experience there. Just a quick one shot and done. And we're just about finished up with this floor of the tower here. I'm not sure how far we'll go up this time there. I do want to... Like, the main thing that you want to do, that I want to do, really, at the start of the game here is to build up some money so we can use that in the town for different things there. Like, there are different buildings that you can have commissioned to be built. There are different buildings that you can have upgraded there. Like, obviously, like, your house can be upgraded a couple times there, and your monster hut can be upgraded a couple times. So yeah, you can make your home nice there. Like, one of the benefits of upgrading your house is that you get more room in your safe, and you know, obviously the monster hut there, you can have more monsters, more eggs if you upgrade that. So yeah, that's something definitely to consider. And there are different NPCs around town that we will talk to, and they'll have different requests for different buildings to make or different buildings to improve. One example right away there in the story, they'll point you towards going to talk to Jordan, the priest that was in the beginning scene, the intro scene. Is this a good spot there? Now we'll go way over by that room where we kind of fell into this floor from, or warped into this floor from, rather. Because this has a nice little hole in the middle. Here we can kind of just put ourselves, yeah, right here actually. There, this is a perfect spot. We'll get the high ground from anywhere. I just saw you lip sync the house down on the Magic Emperor reveal. yeah, I do. Love those cutscenes. Love those cutscenes there. Welcome on in there, Vanex. I appreciate it. Thank you for watching that. Gonna be getting next Lunar video up this weekend. So, not sure compared to what point you're at there. Going to be going into the heading towards the third dragon there. I don't think we're going to get to the fourth dragon technically there. Not including Quark there, so fourth dragon. Not gonna get to it this next episode, I don't believe. We're getting close. I don't think I pressed that. The extra weight there. But okay, short game. Well, let's enjoy our high ground here and do some more leveling there. And you're going, oh, okay, you did play me. I appreciate that, guy. Appreciate you waiting until I could disconnect you once. Makes it a little easier on me. It'd be nice if I could get up to level 8 before we go to the next floor, but that's not gonna happen. Maybe level 7. Oh yeah, I love that Lunar game so much. Like, played it through many times there, so I have a handful of those scenes memorized there to lip sync to. There we go, level 7, awesome. And the floor's gonna start collapsing on us there. Okay, we'll stay put there, or let's head out into the hallway here. That's kind of interesting, where all the rooms are going to start collapsing there. Barely dodge that there. So we'll take another step forward here, and we can see floors, or rather rooms, disappearing off our map there. Press select there, we can see we only have 2 rooms left. So after those 2 rooms disappear on us there, so one more step. And now all of the various pathways are just going to collapse as we take this next step here. The whole floor gone. That puts me in the mindset of the Langoliers, how they eat away all the all the past there and everything like that. That's like Fortnite, huh? We play a bit of Fortnite over on my wife's channel there, over on the Poichi here on YouTube. We've done that a few times. Do live streams with it there, and yes, awesome, another wing crystal there. So we have 2 options there for getting out of town. So we'll hold on to one, put one in the safe when we get back to safety. When we get back home, toss one in the safe there for safekeeping, and we'll always have a backup just in case we come into the tower at any point and are not able to find a wing crystal. We can grab one from the safe and bring it with us. Yeah, like I said earlier in the stream there, game's pretty forgiving early on there. I don't know if it is a thing where it counts how many times you go into a tower. Well, it does count how many times you go into a tower, but if that affects drop rates of things such as wing crystals, the more times you go into the tower, the higher you have to go up into the tower to find a crystal, or it's still just a random chance regardless. Alright, ourselves a decurse scroll. Okay, so if we get a cursed item, we could use that to get rid of the curse off. But as long as we don't equip cursed items there, it's better to keep them cursed, because they will sell for a lot of money. Well, I should say it gives a bonus to whatever the base price is on that piece of equipment. Definitely worth keeping cursed items around, as long as you're not stuck wearing them, because they'll have a negative stat bonus to it there. Alright. Now, let me see there. Okay, it's still a good bit on the left side of the map that we haven't explored. We'll head that way now. I think the next floor I'll use that trap loop, I think they're called, A little magnifying glass. Oh, okay. I thought there was gonna be more to that. Apparently not. Yeah, is that the whole floor then? Now let's go wake up that troll. Probably gonna wake up before we get to him though. Yep, there he goes. Oh well. Is that flame following us? No, it must have gone the other way. Alright. Let's see here. Is there anything else I want to do? Okay, I was wondering what this little notch was there. So that's all your site. Galleon's Lives Worth Forward. Have you seen Godchild Chronicles? John Truitt is going to reprise a totally not Galleon role on that there. I have seen Godchild Chronicles there. I followed on Twitter before I ditched Twitter. But I'm on their Discord, but I'm not really active on that. But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to playing that one eventually. And yeah, it looks like a great game from what I've seen of it. Definitely love seeing all these retro revival, sort of retro-inspired games come out like that. Alright, yep, we have completely cleared up this map here, which is a little sad there. I didn't find a whole lot of this floor. We don't have a whole lot of room in our inventory. Speaking of which, is there anything that I just want to drop while we're here? I only got one space left, so I think we'll go ahead and get around the wood shield. Toss at somebody. Alright, let's hit one more. And toss. 7 damage, that's not too bad for just tossing a very not powerful shield. Cyclone. Flame. That cyclone sneaking up behind me there. And I stepped too far. Shame on me. Speaking of cyclone, we do have our cyclone friend in our inventory. I want to level up on this adventure there, so maybe the next floor? Maybe? Hard to say there. I want to have it where one, I'm going to be able to keep him safe, where we're not going to be dealing with too tough of monsters, but at the same time I want to have it where it's going to be a lot of experience for it, so it levels up right away. Nice little centralized room here, and definitely nice to have that high ground where they come right to us there. And yeah, this has a lot of paths coming into it. So, and I mentioned before that anytime that monster steps in the same room as you, it will automatically react to you. I think 95% of the monsters become aggro to you and come to you if you're in the same room as them. There are a few occasions where monsters will see you and they'll run away from you. There's a monster, I believe it's called a picket, which is a little pickpocket monster. If it steals an item from you, then it will try to run away from you. And then there's another monster, I think it's called Manova. And that monster will duplicate when you hit it, or has a chance to duplicate when you hit it. And the little duplicates will often run away from you because they are weaker than the original. Secret Man is very near and dear to me. I had friends come over and connect controllers to the multi-tap for 3-player play. So having Lunar plus Secret Man, very hype. Yes. I never had the multi-tap, but I remember... I definitely remember doing 2-player Secret Man on the original hardware. And then I remember when I got older, I had a couple friends of mine, we played it on emulator, and we all huddled around the keyboard, which was pretty interesting to try to play that way. I didn't have a keyboard or any controllers that we could hook up to the computer to play with. And there we go. Launch up to the next floor. But yeah, just kind of huddled around the keyboard. I think that I had the number pad off on the right side that I played on. and use the direction buttons for that, and the like the little diagonals were my X, Y, A, B buttons, something like that. And my one friend had like the regular direction pad and the buttons around the right side, enter button, the return button, and then the final friend had like the WASD controls for himself. It was a little awkward playing it that way, but you know, how can you pass up this? You're a man 3 player, you know? I agree with you, very hype. That leather shield could be a better treasure at this point. Speaking of, mentioned the Inoa monster earlier there. That's one of them there, the little yellow guy running away from us. Alright, we'll just go ahead and toss this at the next monster we see. Hey, Flame. What, you're it? And don't want to stay in a strict sight there, because it's going to start shooting flames at us there. Nice, yeah. Oh, star glasses. Those are a nice piece of nice item to have there, because when we use those, it will automatically show the entire floor, so we can see the entire map. And it's a handy thing to have when you're up on the upper floors and you just want to know where everything is there, rather than exploring it for yourself because of the difficulty of the monsters around you. Alright, here's some Nova there, and we're going to beat it down pretty quickly here. That's one thing about our weapon that we got there. We got a sword called the Vitality Sword, and it actually prevents monsters from splitting when we attack them. So that monster, usually its main gimmick is it'll take a hit and then it'll spawn a new monster, new duplicate of itself there that has the HP. I believe that has the same max HP as it, minus whatever damage you've already done to it. And then it has like really low attack power, so it will really only do 1 damage to you if it does attack you. Yeah, there goes Malin. Poor guy went pop. Oh, nice little money room. We'll take money. That doesn't take any space in our inventory, so that's always nice, and we do like money. That's why we're getting most of the treasure we're getting. That's going to end up just getting sold right away. Alright, yeah, we'll head this way. Wand of some sort there. A wooden wand. Okay, yeah, not gonna. Actually, there we go. Pick that up there. We can pick up items with the circle and X button if we're standing in front of them, and that is also how we throw items when we have them carried over our head like this. Alright, yeah, okay, we still got space to explore here. That's nice. Just catch up to... Oh, okay, I thought we were going to catch up that balloon or whatever it was that was ahead of us. We entered that room, but apparently not yet. Yeah. Not nearly as much damage as our sword there, but you know. Would have liked to have done it from a distance, but kind of got the jump on me a little bit there. And rust trap, okay. So, this rust trap that we got right there, that is the main reason why I'm trying to find a particular sword and shield combination. Right now we have the Vitality Sword and the Ice Shield. As you can see, the rust took it down to a -1 Ice Shield, which means it only has 4 defense now, and took our previously +2 Vitality Sword to a +1. So rust traps will reduce the attack power or defense power of your equipment by 1. So, very not good there. I do believe that there is at least one monster, there might be more, that has that same rust ability. Can you safely walk everywhere, or can you fall off if you're not careful? You cannot fall off, but like I just stepped on there, there are traps that are hidden in rooms. There, once you step on them, they're deactivated. You can walk over them all you want. But there are traps that have different effects there. That one was pretty nasty there, but as far as like walking on an edge, no, you can't walk over the edge at all. There, so like I can sprint and hit an edge there, it's not going to do anything. So no worries about falling. Just have to worry about, like I said, running into traps there, which I do believe that if you're like running with the circle button, that you won't actually trigger traps if you come across them. You'll be moving too fast for it, I guess. But yeah, that rust trap was pretty lame to come across. But there are in the game, I believe, 2 different shields and 1 sword that are immune to rust traps and the rust effect. There is the golden sword, or gold sword, but the negative thing about that is that it starts... Oh, that took off there. Ran away from us. Forgot the balloons did that. But yes, the gold sword starts with 1 attack power, but as I said there, since the rust effect won't affect it at all, anytime that you boost your sword's attack power with the red sand that you can find in dungeons, it'll permanently have that increase, so you never have to worry about it going down, no matter what. And then there are 2 shields there. One is called a diamond shield, which has, I want to say, like 7 base defense power, 7 or 8. It's a really good shield. It's might be the best shield as far as base defense power. I don't recall off the top of my head. But then there's also a shield called the mirror shield, and the mirror shield is also unaffected by rust, but the bonus with that is that it will reflect any magic attacks from monsters back at them, and that is very handy for not only reducing damage there, dealing damage to enemies, but there are some spells that are pretty nasty that you want to avoid happening to you. There's a spell that monster has that it's called D level that will reduce your level by 1. So you have to avoid that and send that back at the enemy there. It's very nice to have that. Would I recommend Grandia as a Lunar fan? Yes, I would recommend Grandia. I have played that there. That was a fun playthrough that I did on the channel a ways back. Me and 2 of my friends, B-Dude and Genray, we played online there, and what we did was we each played for an hour of gameplay time, and once we were done with our hour, we switched. We sent the memory card file over to the next person there, and they continued the playthrough. Unless we were like stuck in a certain place there where we couldn't really like swap over at the hour mark, but generally we were able to. I don't think that there was any point that we were really stuck where that was really a problem. And yeah, that was fun to do it that way. I've played through it myself since then, and I love that. I love Grandia there. That's such a great game. I didn't realize the thing about Grandia when we played it for that. It was a blind playthrough for all of us. None of us had played the game before. And as I was playing the game, I was like, wow, this is reminding me a lot of Lunar. And I didn't realize until partway through it there that it's like, oh, okay. I know why this reminded me of Lunar there. It's made by the same people there, the same studio. So, yeah, it's definitely, like, you know, it's not the exact same there, but you can definitely get the Lunar feel from it there, in my opinion, there with the characters, the story. That's the whole vibes of it. Very much put me in the mindset of Lunar, and one of the things I said in the finale of that playthrough was, man, I got to play Lunar for the channel now, and then eventually did get started on it there, so yeah. Playing through it now. So yes, definitely recommend that to you if you haven't played it before. A lot of good stuff in Grandia. Got to play the second one sometime there. Play that. We'll do that as a playthrough on the channel here. We have the HD re-release of that, so yeah. That's gonna be something that's gonna come up eventually. Maybe after Lunar's done. I haven't decided. There's a lot of games I wanna go back to and play. Like there's a few different games I have played that have sequels I haven't gone through and played on the channel yet. Vandal Hearts is definitely one. I've had people... Oh. Funny, this is the balloon that ran from us earlier. Ran out of MP, so it's stuck here. Like this. I can sit here and I can push it there if I walk up against it there. And pick it up. Oh, okay. Too heavy to lift there. Alright, so we'll just go ahead and finish it off. That's funny.
Nice.
saying there. Yeah, Vandal Hearts 2 was one that a lot of people have requested I play for the channel. Grandia 2 is one that people have requested also. Terranigma, I've played through Soul Blazer, and I've played through Illusion of Gaia on the channel. So Terranigma is the next one in that sort of series there. Like, they aren't, like, hard. Like, it isn't like a direct series, like a Final Fantasy, like a numbered Final Fantasy kind of deal. Which even those are... they aren't like direct sequels there, but you know what I mean there. It's not like a set in stone there, like Illusion of Gaia 1, Illusion of Gaia 2. It's games that are very strongly linked and have a lot of similar themes. But yeah. Terranigma definitely gonna be one that we'll play on the channel eventually. That one will probably be a quicker playthrough than some of the other ones that have been recommended, so I might go with that one after Lunar's done. There's a whole lot of games that I want to play out here, including this one. I'm so glad I get to have gotten the chance to play this one on the channel here. Yeah, the room's starting to collapse. Let's see if we can get to the elevator before it all collapses. Well, that's not gonna help. Accidentally swung the sword trying to get the text box to go away. Oh, hey, we land next to some treasure. Oh, and a monster egg. Nice. Okay, yellow egg there. That doesn't really tell me anything. Okay, since we found an egg here, let's go ahead and we'll use the trap loop. There, it's gonna make all the traps on the floor visible, and there are like 3. So fair enough there. So when we come across those traps, we can swing a sword at them to deactivate them. And we'll get a little bit of experience for doing that, which is pretty nice. And we'll obviously avoid triggering the trap that way. Oh, star glasses. Okay. We'll probably drop something to get those. Like I said before, those are handy there. Stream Wand isn't really worth having. There, they don't give a whole lot of money, I don't believe. And as far as a weapon there, didn't come at me from the horizontal there. Like I mentioned before, like roughly, I'd say 90% of the enemies will come straight at you and try to get you at a vertical or horizontal pathway rather than attacking you from a diagonal. But Manovas are one of those things that will attack you at a diagonal. I think the Pika is one that will also do that. Will also do that to you. Oh, a ball, nice. Sleep ball. The little magic balls are always nice to have for selling. They give a good bit of money compared to other things. Alright, let's go ahead and trigger these traps here. A sleep trap, okay. That could be pretty nasty there. Put us to sleep for a few turns and monsters can wail on you. And yeah, let's avoid that. And an upheaval trap there, okay. That trap is one that will make the tiles in the room shift to different heights, different elevations, and make it difficult to walk around. Another trap loop. Is there anything that I want to get rid of for that? There. I don't think I'm going to need the wake up burn there, so let's go ahead and eat it just to get rid of it. Grab that, so we'll have that for the next floor. I'll just use that right away on the next floor. And we'll go down to that trap. Oh, okay. We got a new monster for this playthrough there. The Bloom. We've seen it before in the previous playthroughs there. Previous streams. Not too bad. A decently tough little monster there. Rogue there. Chaos Trap. Okay, that one will confuse you. Make it so your directional movement will be randomized. Stand over top of it here, and then when you stand over top of the thing, you look at your feet there. Enables eyesight. Okay, so if we trigger a blind trap, that's handy for getting rid of that. And there's a nice little sliver of land here that we can stand on to do level grind, possibly. And we're on floor 6 of the tower. Okay. I think that we're getting towards the point where I do want to get our Cyclone monster out to level it up. Because if we get too much higher there, then something can sneak up on it and kill it pretty quickly. So let's go ahead and bring our monster friend out here. Collar. And let's see, line up. Okay, so first we'll change the lineup there. You be directly behind us there, Uno. And we want to change your AI there instead of backing us up with magic there. Let's go ahead and you just follow me. Follow me around here, buddy. You'll be fine. Alright, we'll see how quickly he levels up off this here. Damn, level 2. And what? Okay, 1780. I don't think that your MP changes there. I don't think that increases at all with levels there. I think that you only use items to increase there, like we showed off earlier, the Pita Fruit. Giving that to a monster with full MP will increase its max MP by 1. But HP going up there, that almost a little less than double there. So not too bad. Not too bad of an HP gain. Alright, stay back there, Uno, while I take care of this Bloom. Bloom does a good bit of damage there, so yep, there's another level up. And where are you at now? 22. Alright, not too bad. And hey, a monster that you didn't level up off of immediately there. And we can see the little stars next to experience there. That is the way that we can see how close you are to leveling up there. The stars go all the way across, and then you get a level up. It's kind of similar, I think, in a way to Vandal Heart's leveling up there. Like, the level was always 100 experience. Oh, limit fruit. Okay. Hurt the hit percentage for a while there. Let's just give it to our friend Uno. Uno's angry. It's okay, Uno. You can be angry. Mainly just give you that. Most things that you feed your monsters will boost their MP a little bit there, refill their MP a little bit. Even if it's not like a item that directly says that boosts MP. Alright, let's see. Yeah, there's a small little map here. Okay. Good spots. Alright, it's probably the room that we're just in. Probably just stand up on this ledge here. Have Uno go behind me here. Uno's anger was appeased. Okay. Glad to know. Glad to hear it. Alright, so yeah, you are just about at that level there. Sadly... Oh, come on, guy. Come on. Get up here. There you go. Sadly, this isn't a room with a whole lot of entryways from coming to it there, so that will take a little bit more time for monsters to come to us. And level 4. Alright, alright. And they go the long way around to us, apparently. And you can see that we are getting half the experience that Uno the Cyclo gets there because of our level difference. Oh, no. Get behind me there, Uno. And level 5. Not bad, not bad. Yeah, you can actually just stay right there, Uno, while we're waiting for monsters to come to us. Shot the Cyclones? Not yet. Not yet. I think I'm just barely missing that. And okay, now we're getting the same amount of experience there. So I think that's, once you get to a certain point, higher than the monsters that are in the area there, that's when you start getting less experience from those kills. So he's still a good bit less leveled than the balloon there, so that's why he's getting more experience from that. Alright. Way all the way over there, guy. Don't be picking on Uno. That's rude. Quite rude. Yeah, he levels up to level 6. Awesome. I think after we kill this thing, we'll just go ahead and head for the elevator there. Don't need to do any more there, I don't think. Let's get to where we can find some more treasures, some more loot. Yeah, we haven't found a whole lot of really good items here. We did find an egg there, which could be really good. We'll see how good the monster is if we decide that we want to sell it or if we want to keep it. With it being only floor 6 there, it's probably going to be a monster that's not, like, fantastic as far as using for an actual partner. But hey, we'll see. Could surprise us. Alright. Nice job before it actually gets up and moving there. Okay, you know what? I think that this time we'll just go ahead and use one of our star glasses here, show that off. Show off that it, like, really opens up the floor for us. Okay, we can see everything there. We can see, like, all the different rooms there. You can see where the elevator is, the green glowing dot, and all the blue glowing dots there are treasures there. We can't see the monsters, though. We would need a monster loop there that actually lets you see where all the monsters are. But hey, seeing where the entire map layout and where the elevator is, very handy. So yeah, that's why the star glasses are very nice to have. Alright, I was kind of hoping that you'd stay asleep for another second. You know, it's okay. That time's over. I get it. And okay, nice little treasure room here. And geez, stay asleep for just a second, guys. I'll get at least a shot in on you. Binding ball, nice. Okay, anti-chaos herb there. I don't need it, but let's just go ahead and give it to our pal Uno. Restore some of his MP. And another trap. Let's just go ahead and use the one that's on the ground here. And yeah, we can see where the traps are. Alright. No reason to go to the right. We can go back up and hit those traps, then head directly right for all the treasure and the elevator. Okay, I think there's another upheaval, or is this explosion? Oh, crack trap. Okay. I don't recall. I think that just like drops you down into a hole, like creates a hole underneath your feet. I recall that one for sure. This one I think is an explosion trap there, the red one here. Slam trap. Okay, no. Okay, this one drops like a giant rock on top of your head, so take a little bit of damage there. The real one I'm worried about hitting is the explosion trap there. Does a lot of damage, and it does. Yeah, it can be fatal there in one go. There. Alright, sword there. Alright, can this be a gold sword? Gold sword, please? Gold sword, awesome. Alright. Perfect. Exactly what we want there. What we want to get rid of there. It doesn't really matter, they're paralyzed, or scarlet. I think the scarlet one is a little bit worse. Get over there. Alright, we have our endgame gold sword now. Well, it's not endgame yet, but it will be eventually. Actually, I haven't found a red sand, which is kind of sad. So there are different sands in the game there. Oh, a monster loot. Well, let's give you an herb there. I'll carry that monster loot to the next floor, because those are pretty neat. And another herb here. Antidote herb. Okay, actually, I do want to hold on to the antidote herb so I can give that to Jared when he comes back into the team. There's a team that's been poisoned. And you know what? Yeah, let's just go up to the next floor right away. Find some more treasures and everything. Oh, I'll quit. My bad. It happened a lot to me as a kid there, just trying to match my way through and let's quit. Oh, okay. We're on these floors here. So we got our Reaper buddy in the back there, the Jester, or Clown, I think. Yeah, Clown. And me there, they have the ability to cast D-level on you there and reduce your level by 1. Not too, like, it's annoying for your main character, but it's a lot more troublesome for your monsters, because you want your monsters to, I've talked about this in previous streams there, your level resets every time that you go out of the tower, but your monsters' levels will remain when you go out of the tower. Low shield, okay. So, yeah, I wasn't trying to lift Uno there. Your monster's levels were main there, so that's the main way that you like prepare yourself for higher levels there. You get your monsters to be more powerful, and you also get your gear boosted. Oh, I missed. Come at me, submarine. You just do so much damage. Dang, yeah. Hey, Uno gained level. Nice. What kind of scroll is this? Another decurse scroll. Okay, not worried about that. And glasses. Another set of truth glasses. You know what? We're just gonna go ahead and use those on our gold sword. Because if this is a cursed gold sword, then I won't use it for our final weapon there, because it'll start at a -1 and we'll just have to boost it up all the more. But if it's cursed there, then it will sell for a lot of money, because being a gold sword, it will just generally sell for a good bit of money. I think 1,000 gold for this one item. It was pretty nice. Let's see. Gold sword. Okay, this regular gold sword. Nice, nice. Yeah. Okay. So, yep. Alright, we got our weapon that we can slowly boost up over time. Stop getting in the middle of the danger there, buddy. Alright. So, yeah, now you play it a little bit more careful with the U-boats there, especially. U-boats and the clowns there are both pretty nasty to deal with. They do give a good bit of experience there, so as you can tell there, as I'm walking around, our MP, or not MP, our HP is going up slowly. So, like, as you use turns there, your HP will potentially restore. Let's go ahead and give that over again there. Again, keep his MP up just by giving him random things there. But yeah, he's still at max MP, 80 MP. I guess, like, yeah, we haven't been using them. And our trap loop, let's go ahead and use that. Oh, dang. Dang, that's a lot of traps in that one single room for some reason. Wow. Okay. Jeez, game, where are you hiding in there? Let's go see what's hiding. Is there like an egg in there or something? Or maybe some sand there for me? Some big item. Big bunch of items there from... Oh, jeez. Now let's go ahead and get to trap triggering. Poison trap, okay. A bomb trap, okay, yeah. Yep, the bomb traps are definitely good to deactivate there. Because they will, like, they'll explode, hit you, and they'll hit anything in your general area as well. So even like if monsters trigger these traps, then that can be bad for you if you're near the monster, because you can take the brunt of the force as well. So yeah, they can KO your monsters that are with you, they can KO you, and yeah, it's just a bad time all around there. Don't recommend bomb traps. Alright, we still have to go down. Not really seeing anything that way. Hopefully there's another room there. Yeah, there's another room. I see one. Yeah, maybe some more treasure, please. Another shield there. Is that my mirror shield? That's a live shield. Okay. Okay. If I remember correctly there, the live shield is one that will attack. Yeah. Sometimes retaliates when hit. So, yeah, it will do damage back to the enemies. Yes, we've got a -1 our ice shield there. I do kind of want to get that living shield, that live shield put on. What do I want to get? We can just get rid of the ice shield there. Okay, so if this is cursed there, it'll make like a really weird kind of clang sound when we equip it there. Okay, just regular shield. Okay. Could be a boosted shield there. Don't know yet. Sword there. Okay, yeah, just a regular old live shield there. So, yeah. 5 defense, and it can deal damage back to enemies when we get hit there. So that's pretty nice. I will definitely take that. Now, you know what? I'm going to pick up that ice shield there to throw at somebody there. It's still a decently powerful shield, so it should do some damage. And you are definitely somebody I want to do damage to. Oh, stop it. At least I get you on the ledge this way. There we go. And it's a U-boat running at us there. Oh. Nice thing about the U-boats there, they cannot attack you while they're in that submerged state. So we can just walk away from them. And you can bait them into go into certain areas attacking you there. You can bait them into go into an area where they are at the disadvantage. At the very least. Like he will get the free shot in here, sadly, but yeah, 5. And he takes some damage there. Nice. Thanks, Life Shield. Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. And 10 experience from it there. Yeah, that's okay. Could be worse. So far, this hasn't been too bad of a trip in the tower there. I don't think it's been as good as our original first trip there. Oh, okay, let me see if I can get this lined up here this time. Nice. Only 4 damage. Oh well. 4 damage, still 4 damage. Okay, the low down there. This is the level reducing attack there. And we did lose our level there. Alright, we're going to level 10, so let me go ahead and up. Okay, there we go. So I'm at level 10, but you can see my little experience bar is all the way up, basically. So I'm basically 1 experience away from getting back up to level 11. Which, you know, sounds okay. They're like, okay, well, I didn't really lose that much ability, but let's say that you were at like level 11 there, like 1 fight away from leveling up to level 12. If he hits you with that lowdown, it brings you back down to level 10. And basically resets your whole progress for that previous level there. So yeah. Annoying when you are in the middle of leveling and everything there. When you think that you're doing good on your leveling. How are you doing on yours actually there? Oh, not too bad. Not too bad. Yeah, I have no idea. I didn't pay attention to what I was before fighting that Joker. Yeah, not doing too bad with Cyclone. What level was Jaren here? Let's go ahead and select 13. Okay. I was gonna say, I figured that he was a good bit higher than that, but I could not remember for the life of me. So yeah, it's gonna be nice to, like when we get Jaren back out here, he'll help out greatly with taking out some monsters if we need him. What are your HP? 835. Okay. So you're not too terrible on survivability there. It's not great. You can take 8 punch there, but that's about all the punches that you can take. And I'm at below ground here, which is annoying. But still, take him out. Alright, since I'm taking a good bit of a beating here, I do actually want to do another grind session in this area. To fight there. Okay, well, we're at a good place to fight the U-boat here because we do have the edge on him up here. And he does so much damage if you're on the same level as him, or if he's above you there, then that really hurts. We're at level 8 there. Somebody come in if you need to. Kiddo's peeking in there. Alright, so let's go find a level grinding spot here. Not this room here. Okay, well. sadly, he's going to attack me or our Cyclone friend here. Yep. Oh, only 5 damage to Uno there. That's not bad. Okay, they retreated there because we weren't fighting him. Got angry with us. Okay, actually I want to go back to the room over here. Go ahead and get rid of this U-boat here. Okay. This room isn't bad for entrances there, but this room is a decent bit better. So, okay. Yeah, let's forward here. 9 damage. Dang. But hey, could be worse. Okay, they're closed. Here. Why did you go there? Why did you go that way? And you're only taking 2 damage from Bloom there. That's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. Okay, you're doing decently there. You know what? We're going to go ahead. Yeah, you're almost max MP still. So, one of the things there that I haven't mentioned this stream there, but talked about before. Let's go ahead. Go line up and change AI. So the farther up the AI goes there, the more MP that your monster's going to end up using. So if you want him to be around longer there, like standby, he won't move at all. He'll stand right in one spot. So basically, just if you're in a room level grinding there, that's actually not a bad idea to like put him in a corner somewhere, set him to standby, and he won't move. He won't get in your way at all. He'll just rack up the experience from that. Number 2, follow. He'll walk around with you, which will slowly drain his MP, but very slowly. 3, he'll back you up with magic. I don't think that he has magic to back me up there, so let's go ahead and I'm gonna leave it on that to try it there, see what happens. Because like our friend Jaren there, the Cune, will back you up with the fire magic there, make your attack be like a fire sword attack. But yeah, like I said, okay, he does not have any kind of magic to back up my attacks here. Oh, okay. Live shield, finished off the U-boat, nice. Okay, so yeah, having him on the backup with magic AI is worthless, so let's go ahead and we'll boost him up to a direct attack. Now do I want him up next to me now? Yeah, we'll team up now. But since he's not set to attack aggressively, he won't chase after the monsters, or he at least shouldn't chase after monsters. So, like now, he should just stand by, stay put. Yeah, wait for monsters to come to us. Wait, stand here. Monsters come from behind there. We'll attack him. Nice. Good job, Uno. Nice, nice. Good teamwork. Yeah, it didn't take too bad of a beating there. Oh, don't go after him there. Okay, I guess so they will still move slightly after enemies there. But maybe if I keep him just looking away from the enemies there that come from behind, he won't do that. He'll walk into that. Just taking unnecessary damage there, my guy. Let's go ahead and switch your lineup, your AI here, because you're just going to sit in there if I don't. Alright. Step forward. Alright. Now we'll go ahead and change your AI back to attack directly. At least the U-boat's in the trench now. Should only take 1 round of us attacking it. There we go. And, okay, you're not too terribly bad there. If I just keep an eye on your HP there, I think it'll be alright. Take one step over to us there. Oh, okay, so we can see our Inoa friend's ability in action there, since I'm not the one attacking it this time. He'll actually split on us there. Stop walking into the trench there. It's like, you know. Standby there, so it's not going to drop down into the pit there. Alright, now we'll change your AI back directly there. You should move right next to me. Perfect timing. Okay. Okay, it's brainwash there. Okay, I thought that was sleep that these guys did there, so okay. Their little spray attack will brainwash people there, so if one of my monsters gets hit with that, then they'll start attacking me. Which is definitely annoying. Don't want that. Oh, I see there. Okay. You're not doing too badly. Go ahead. Nope. AI there, just follow me. Command you to move. Back there. Ouch. Oh, okay. I didn't move fast enough there, and Uno's now DC's in her bag there. That's a shame. But yeah, we got the little skull icon there. Dang. Apologies. So yeah, he is lost HP there. We can go ahead and set, like, we can wait to get, like, an item to revive him. I think we just need some sort of healing herb there. Let's see here. Okay, Fan cannot be taken out of the bag there, so we need some item to revive him. Which I'm not too worried about getting there, so we still got Jaren around there for when we need backup, so we got, you know, the getting decent bit of levels there, so we'll go ahead and return him. So he's not dead permanently or anything like that there. He'll just go back to the house. He'll be completely refreshed next time that we come into the tower with him. He'll be back up to full strength then. Alright. So now that I'm on my own here, basically there. I said I do still have Jaren to back me up when I need him. So it's going to be mostly me. I'd like to at least get to level 10 floor 10 before I start relying on Jaren. Oh, okay. Just lapse in there. Alright. Let's go ahead and double tap the triangle and circle. Yep. Get the floor collapsed on so we move on up. Oh, a nice little treasure room there. Oh, well. That could be a bare little treasure room, but you know, not bad. Alright, let's see. What items can we use there? Let's go ahead and use the trap loop again. A few traps here. Few traps to deal with there. Yeah, a few traps to trigger there. Okay. I like this one there. There's the trap on the floor there. That is the frog trap. Anything that steps on it will turn into a frog. Which I think that you're able to get, like, all the different monsters that we're fighting, you're able to get to versions of those to join your team. And I think that the only way that you can get a frog monster is to have a monster step on that trap and then to capture it and then to send it home. I think that's the only way to get a frog monster. I don't remember for sure. But yeah, let's go ahead. Smack it here. Frog trap discovered. I almost stepped on that there because it almost got stuck doing that there, and bomb trap discovered. Okay. And probably the deadliest trap of all here. Oh, not low down. Come on, my guy. Go hit, isn't it? Yep. And level 10 again. Let's gain all the experience back. So we got ourselves the deadliest trap of all, a bump trap. You can walk over there and you can trip. How devious. Never a trap so deviously thought of before or since. Drink here. Excuse me, pardon me. We're getting a little dry. Just slow. Okay, so floor 9. What do we have? Treasure wise. This is about the time where we start getting some decent treasures, but you know. We'll start luck there, whether or not we'll get them. And yeah, okay, just dead end. Nice. I was gonna say, let's see whatever's over to the right here. Dang it. I wanna have you just come right at me there like that. Find high ground spot there. Okay. Going at me? Alright. Now let's fight. There we go. 20 experience there. Nice, nice. So you can see another thing about having monsters out there. This game does suffer from the split experience. So, as you have monsters out with you fighting, like obviously they'll help you in combat and everything like that, and you'll get them some experience, but you will get half the experience that you should, or you would normally. Fall asleep? Nah, you fall asleep. Alright, get back up. Get back up. Alright. Darn dreaming. Definitely an annoying enemy to deal with there, but mostly more annoying when you're stuck in a room with a lot of other enemies, because they can all just gang up on you at once. Alright, let's see if we can trick this clown to fighting us on our terms here. On this U-boat here. Fair enough. We're gonna take that 5 damage there, that's still a lot of damage. Alright, gotta wait out the clown here. And another low down. Okay, okay, fine. Yeah, that works again. I don't think I've ever had it work every time like that. Just the curse of the streamer there, I suppose. Always when you're recording there is when it's always going to go the worst for you. Alright, let's see what's over this way. Hopefully some more treasure. Just go down that path a little bit so I know that there's a path there. Another clown following me. Move for you, clown. Alright, so let's see. Okay, I was gonna say, like, this should be one of the monsters that will go out of its way to attack me on a direct horizontal or vertical trajectory, so to speak, there, rather than attack me at a diagonal. So, yeah, a lot of the monster AI you can kind of trick into doing what you want it to do there. When you want to drop down into the hole. Right there, that slam trap. And another trap loop there. Alright, use one there, get another one back. And warp trap, okay. Those can be annoying because they can send you into any points on the map that you're currently on. Leave free. What's that one? I don't remember what that one is there. MP monster tends to decrease on that level. Okay, so not a good thing there. Yeah, not having any real reason to pick it up. So yeah, you don't want your monster's MP to decrease while you're out and about exploring. So yeah, try to avoid giving your monsters that. You can give that to another monster that's walking around if you're trying to decrease or to zero out their MP. Like you're trying to capture them. There's a fruit in the game there that turns a monster that eats it into an egg. That's what I'm talking about when I say, like, capture enemies that are on the screen and everything. That's how you can do that there. Okay, step forward. Alright. And another slow down. Sure. You just did this. They're like, not really. Oh, okay. My level did decrease that time. Hooray. Fair enough. Nope. I did not step on that. I did step that way. Alright, well. Come on out, buddy. At least they don't take that much to finish off anymore there. It's 2 rounds there, but that means that they get 2 attacks on me there, and that's 10 damage there. That's 5th of my health, basically. Did I miss anything there? Okay, there's a path between these 2 rooms. Might as well clear out. Alright, where are you going there? My old friend, my way? Alright, fair enough. And yep. Are you going? Is it gonna work this time? Okay. I guess the game heard me complaining about it there, how often that worked. Another dreaming guy here. Let me finish it off before it puts me to sleep again. We're not on the super narrow ledge there. I mean, we're still in decent shape there, where the bloom is the only enemy that could have come in and ganged up on us with it there, but Okay. And this will attach to the little section of land I covered before there. Okay. Now, do I want to do some leveling here? Because, again, we're going up on the pretty tough floors. Alright. Now we got a nice little ledge here. This is like perfect level grind spot there. There's like only one area, one way that they can come from us there. I mean, but like there are 3 entrances, which is awesome there, because that means that enemies are more likely to come into this room, more entrances that they are. They cannot come from behind us there, so they have to come across this gap that's in front of us there, so they will always have the low ground ahead of us there. So yeah, this is a perfect level spot. Beautiful. Now let's see if we actually get monsters to come. And they're low down. I'm trying to level up here, guy. Don't do it. Okay. I expected to do it again there, to cast a spell again. Alright. If I can get one more level there, that'd be very nice. Get there a level before level 10. Or floor 10, rather. Yeah, bloom, not too bad. They die pretty quick, and 15 experience isn't bad for a bloom there. Only do 2 damage to me there. Yeah, I'll take that. That's not the 20 experience from the U-boats here, but It's also not the 10 plus damage from the U-boats. We're pretty close to that level up there, I'm sure. Alright. Back there, yep. Ow. Okay. Oh. See you, guy. A lot better than to come in here. They just saw the pile of bodies in the little ditch there. It's like, nope. Not going there. Oh, no. Oh, why didn't I move? Okay, level didn't decrease. Okay. So we're gonna move. I'm just gonna wait here for you to get into position there. Alright. So yeah, that's the only thing about this little leveling spot here that you have to worry about. I stopped doing the thing there, and yet there's back down to level 11 there, but at least we just leveled up, so, no real foul this time. Okay. Now at this point there, let's go ahead and find the elevator. Okay, go this way. Not find the elevator, but remember where the elevator... Where did I put that darn elevator? Here it is. I don't think that has anything to do with it there. Like if you take an elevator up to another floor, or if you were to get sent up to the floor because of an earthquake, I don't think that has any bearing on what happens on the floor there. Oh, 61 experience for killing that troll. Dang, nice. Nice. Very nice boost of experience here. Hopefully we find our nice leveling spot like that one was. And all the trolls are sleeping. Oh no, he woke up. Never mind. Heard my song. I was coming to kill him. I was coming to do him a murder. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna step in your way and take the hit. Just so you don't get the high ground, or, you know, the even ground with me. But yeah, on these fiery floors there, this is where we can get some pretty nasty enemies there. There are these Vulcan enemies there, or volcano enemies. Little red bulb kind of enemies there that walk around. And I can definitely deal some damage. And we also get griffin enemies that have a very powerful magic attack they can use. I don't think griffins appear on this level yet. I think they appear one floor above this one. That's where they start appearing, if I remember correctly. Ah, dang. So, yeah, like one floor above this there, griffins start appearing, and I think like another floor or two after that there, an enemy called a kraken starts appearing, a squid-like enemy that floats around, and attacking it gets you hurt because it has like an electric field around it that damages anything that attacks it. So yeah, limit fruit there, increase critical hits. We already saw that before. Let's go ahead and just use it there. Let's take the the critical hits there. So one thing that's kind of funny there, when you get like different stat specs there, including like the angry, we go into our menu here, and we get a new little menu icon, a new little portrait there of Angry Ryan the Tamer. Love it. Very nice detail. Okay. Let's wait for you to take one step there. And then a critical hit there. Already paying off having that fruit. And paying off some more there. Nice. Yeah, apparently still not enough to two-shot it there. Critical hit. Oh. So nice to see the critical hits pop up. Even if they don't finish things off. But I want them to. Okay. So this should just attach to the room that we're just in. Yes. Okay. Won't worry about completely clearing it off there. Okay. And rooms that way. Go back this way and head to the left. Oh, I'm no longer angry. Oh, man. It's a text box from my walk-in. Oh, well. Another room. More treasure. Another fruit of some kind. A pita fruit. Awesome. Okay. So, oh, got treasure loop there. I'll just go ahead and use like all the loops on the next floor there just to get them out of my inventory. So we're getting some decent items there. Let's go ahead and bring Jaren out. We can see that he has 101 MP currently. He is poisoned because of him stepping on a poison trap when we brought him out briefly last time. And yeah, sorry, buddy. Let's go ahead and give you an antidote. Okay, found the antidote. Poison neutralized there. And if we look at the thing there, he is up to full MP because we gave him something to eat, basically. Basically given anything to eat there, that'll boost his MP a little bit. Anything that he can actually eat. And he's back up to full MP. Let's go ahead and give him a pita fruit. And boost his MP more. A little bit more. So, max 103. Nice, nice. Every little bit helps on the MP, really. Every little bit. Do I want to just have you out now? No. Let's go ahead and put you back in the bag here, actually. Since it does do the split experience there, let's go ahead and keep getting our level up for now. Oh, okay. Just barely avoided that slam trap there. I not really avoided the slam trap. We stepped on it there, it just didn't do anything. Alright. Nice, level 13. Awesome. So yeah, we're gonna see some experience, some levels going pretty quickly in these floors here. It's a nice little like level spike kind of deal here. You step on that sword there. Oh, there's gonna be another gold sword. Hey, I could take another gold sword. I'd take another gold sword and sell it there, if nothing else. It's a fire sword there, so, you know, like a fire elemental sword. Basically the same. Well, it would be the same attack power as our vital sword if it wasn't +1 there, because our attack power makes our attack power 6 right now. So, yeah, attack power 5, fire damage. Not bad, not bad. Not what we're looking for right now, so, yeah, let's go ahead and keep that there. What kind of stuff do we want to get rid of there, if we need to? Well, we can use a limit fruit there. We can get rid of a decurse scroll there. We can get rid of the paralyzed wand, actually. That's going to be one that we get rid of there. And, yeah, when I go up to the next floor there, I'll use all 3 of those there, just to free up the space. I admitted I plan on using it on this floor, probably. Oh, well. Use it on the next one there, like, as soon as we get on the floor. And do the dinosaur, or whatever the song says. On the floor, everybody do the dinosaur. Oh, it's been a while since I watched the Mario Brothers movie. Okay, yep. Just let you come to me. I'm really surprised there. Like, well, not really surprised, but you know, it's nice to see the amount of experience that we get from those trolls there. Seeing as how they are like an enemy from the very early parts of the game, but now they got bows there, so now it gives you a lot of experience for killing them. Okay, what's a good level grind spot in here? Not a whole lot of them. I could just go by to that room above the elevator. That's not a bad one. Like the best option we have right now there. Like this room isn't bad there. It's just a very small room. So if people come at me there, I don't have a whole lot of time to prepare. Get in a good position to fight them. And yeah, this room over a little more here. Probably gonna be our best bet. Or at least a level grind. Alright, and fall asleep. Nice. I'll take it. Just getting on this little high ground here. This way, anything that comes from above or to the left will be able to fight off right away. Of course, some that come from behind, like immediately. I see them right away there. Once they come from this direction there, I can react to them. I see the Ruben coming at us here. Got a little like mechanical owl looking creatures there. Maybe you can see it there, like little beaks kinda. And they kinda hop. Weird little creature. And speaking of mechanical owls there, we do have a creature that is very owl-like. That'll come up later. I didn't want to walk right into that there. Let's step over this way. There we go. Of course. Alright, sure, I'll walk into your firing range here, I suppose. Yeah, this exchange didn't work out best for me, but you know, not too bad. That works. How long are we going on this stream here? An hour and a half there? Okay. Well, we'll definitely gonna finish up this front of the tower, if nothing else. There. That should have been more back on this platform here so I can see the enemies come from that direction. So we get 20 experience from those guys, not bad. Oh, thank God. Alright, level 14. Awesome. Okay, here's the volcanoes there that I talked about before. And deal 7 damage to me when I've got the high ground on it there and just level 1. These guys are tough. These guys are tough. 45 experience for killing them there. Not bad at all. It's not the 60 experience I was getting from the trolls there, weirdly enough. I wouldn't think the trolls would be giving me more experience than that. The trolls still give me 40 experience, or yeah, 60 experience rather. So I just leveled up, or am I at the point where they give me less now? Nope, still 61 experience there. Like, dang, I didn't think they gave me more than the... Also didn't think they gave me more than the volcanoes did. Oh, for sure volcanoes gave me more. Definitely tougher than the trolls are. Trolls are a little bit more annoying with their long-range attacks. Volcanoes only have that one attack that they'll do. They'll just walk up and try to smack you with their foot. Try to go this way. I'm gonna get my voice breather there. Just... Let's get back on the back of our little pedestal here. And yeah, okay, earthquake. Well, it gets to the next earthquake stage, we'll just head for the elevator. Is it coming? It's coming right away there. Oh, okay. We have another round of fights here, at least. Dreaming. Okay. I was gonna say if the other dream was gonna come jumping up next to me there, I was probably gonna take the dream out first instead of the troll, just because I don't like the idea of getting put to sleep with another enemy that close. Alright, yeah, we'll just go ahead and go now. Yeah, elevator up. And no quits. So, floor 11, not too bad. Alright, now let's go ahead and use all of our loot items here. So, first we'll use treasure loot. Very nice there, see where all the treasure is. And let's go ahead and use trap. Where all the traps are there, not too many on this floor. Okay. And then the monster loop is pretty nice there, because like even the star glasses that show off the entire floor. You know, with these loops there, we won't see the layout of the map there. We will see where all the monsters are, all the treasures are, and I can tell that this monster's not moving. So it is sleeping in this room, whatever it is. We get rid of this troll right away there and sneak up on the sleeping monster in here. No troll, okay. Alright, let's go ahead and grab some loot here. Another loop, okay. Another trap loop, sure. We'll use that right away there. Next floor, I guess. Alright, so we got the volcano there. And another dreaming. Wait it out here. Definitely want to try to take this volcano out before the Dreamin' has a chance to attack me. There we go. Because I want the Dreamin' to sleep there. That's would be bad. They didn't put to sleep while volcano's standing right in front of me. That would have been bad. But luckily didn't have to worry about that. I don't recall if the monster loop lasts for the entirety of being on this over there. Okay, tub fruit there. That's one that I can show off. That's pretty interesting. Turns into a frog for a while. So, like on top of the little like frog trap there, like if you do this, use tub fruit, turn the monster into a frog, and then, like I said before, if you were trying to get a frog monster on your team for whatever reason, I'm pretty sure you can get frog monsters there. It's been a while. I'm like 90% sure that you can get a frog monster to be on your team. I don't think they can actually do anything. I think that's just like a funny thing that you can do. But yeah. And if you're in like a tough situation there, you want to turn the tough monster into a frog, so you can just kill it right away. Like, those are pretty handy for dealing with like the Kraken when you come across them. Turn into a frog there, just smack them. I don't think that they have the electric shield around their body when they're a frog. But yeah. Okay, we got the exit loop there. Let's just go ahead and use that too. We can show off all the loops there in one go. Yeah, so it just shows you, as you might guess, where the exit is, or the elevator. Okay, so we'll go to the left there to get that trap and that treasure. And watch that monster run away from us. Okay. So, that's some gold. Not bad. Always happy to take some gold. Okay, let's see here. Let's go down for that lone treasure. The poor lonely guy there. That's just coins. Okay. Well, let's hope we don't get sleep here. Well, at least these guys only deal 1 damage to me, so if I do get sleep, this is just these guys that are fighting me. You are in fact a frog there. Good to know there, good to know. Welcome in again, Ray. Good to see you. Hope that you're doing well. Happy to have you in the chat here. Not doing too badly on this run of the tower here. As you can see there on floor 11 of the tower. It's not too bad there. We did have one monster pal along with us there that died along the way there. It was our cyclone that we were leveling up. I think we got up to level 11, maybe? Something like that. I think it was level 11 that we got it up to. So not too bad for a first go of leveling it up. I just got a little bit ahead of ourselves there and let it get into the fray. Let it try to attack some monsters, and it got killed by one of the clown monsters off floor pretty close, pretty recently. What kind of fruit do we have here? Leo Lamb fruit. What was that one? I think that was a pretty good one. Okay, NB of monsters will not decrease for a while, so the opposite of a fruit that we saw earlier that makes your MP decrease faster. So this one you want to give to a monster that you want to have with you for a while. So yeah. Wooden shield. Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna worry about wooden shield. I think the wood shield is also a shield that's doesn't rust there, maybe? It seems like it should be a thing, right? But yeah, I'm not too worried. I wouldn't worry about grabbing a wooden shield for that purpose there. So there are much better shields to use that don't rust. Okay, you come with me, Volcano. Are you, I think you're a monster that's gonna try to attack me. Yep. Head on. Headstrong, you'll take me on. Okay, got another one coming from behind me there. Let's go ahead and do a little hop across. This live shield's pretty nice there. I wish it... I'm fairly certain there's one that will also rust if we get hit by the rust trap or rust attack. So, yeah. That's definitely a nice one to have for now there, for the trips I'm going through. The tower there. Okay, so we already showed off where all the treasures are, so anything in that black area is not worth grabbing. But yeah, we can just head back into this room here. Doesn't say anything worth. Okay, the blind. Let's see. Prevent blindness there. Oh, nope, can't want to step on the elevator yet. Let's go ahead and heal up. We do have the monster loop going there, so we see... Ah, of course. Supposed to be a troll. Alright, take it out there. Dang, that still gave me 61 experience there. That's such a nice bit of experience there. Yeah, lone dreaming. Keep on dreaming, buddy. Okay, well, dreaming. I think that there's another monster falling behind it there. Lone dreaming there. Oh, it's a dreaming and volcano. I'm gonna call them Vulcans. I think I'm thinking of the Breath of Fire enemy there. There's like a volcano type enemy in that. It's called a Vulcan. It's a little sad. I can see like all those enemies that are just walking away from us there on the little mini map. I was avoiding our room here. What are they scared of? I couldn't tell you. How close are we leveling there? Okay, we're pretty close there. We'll get to level 16 before we go on the next elevator. Double dreaming, huh? Keep on dreaming, my guys. You're on my elevator. Hey, that's rude. Really just rude there. If I had to get on that elevator in a hurry, you'd be blocking it. Just, you know, not cool, guy. Not cool. Alright. A few more fights, I think. fights against these guys and trolls there. Trolls still give me the 60 experience. They should be. Yeah, 61 experience there. Yeah, if I get a few more trolls there, then I should be in good shape. Come on, before the earthquake. Oh, okay. Hi, buddy. Alright, so we get to show off a griffin here on this floor. So, yeah. Deal 18 damage. Take 11 while we're on the high ground. Once again, they do some big damage. And they even show off their spell that they have there. That I think does more damage than their regular attack. Another one. Elevator, please. I'm not gonna take the risk of being put to sleep there and being killed by a griffin. No thanks. Alright, what we have in here? Ah, Kraken. Okay, well. Didn't want to have to do this there, but you know. Let's aim and throw. So we got our oleum fruit there, which you usually can feed to a monster of yours. Send it away forever, which is sad. But then that's the way that you can get out of the tower. It warps you back home. But you have to sacrifice monsters to do so. If you had an egg that you were hatched in the tower and the monster wasn't going to come with you anyway, that's like a decent use for it. If you had a really weak monster that you were just using as a quick escape, that's one thing that you can do. That's what I recommend doing there, unless you're in like a pinch. There are other ways that you can get out, like, you know, just look for wind crystals and everything like that. Generally, I try to have a wind crystal in my inventory before I go into the tower there. Like, right now we got 2 wind crystals on us, and we got 1 in the safe back at home, so I've got two surplus of wind crystals right now. Alright, another Kraken and another Griffin. Okay. Well, hey, Jaren. I don't need your help right now, but you know, it'd be nice to have. Alright. Line up here. Okay, yeah, you can stay there. I want you to back me up right now. I'll leave you on. Back up. What side of me were you on? Okay, that's the correct side. Alright. Let's have him come up. So much damage. Dang. We're doing so much damage now. Which is nice. Oh boy. Sorry, Jaren there. Ah, dang, you're almost dead. Alright, let's move on. Alright. Oh, dang. Slow me down. That's bad. Okay. Okay, just line up. Follow me. Oh. Is everybody else's movement slow down? I thought that... Oh. Jaren's movements were slow down. Okay. Line up. Caller, get back over here, Jaren. I thought I stepped on that trap. I didn't realize that Jaren stepped on it there. That was my bad. Reverse trap there, so... the room has been flipped. A familiar bell. Okay. Well, that would call Jaren back to us if we were separated for any reason. Or any of our other familiars there, if we got separated. Call them to us. This is pretty nice. Alright. Oh, god dang. Okay. I should be good to take you on. Headstrong to take you on. Take on anyone. But can I get you before the Kraken? No, the Kraken's on me. Not really want to use the wind crystal yet there. Let's see how badly you were basically dead. Okay. So. Well, this is kind of a bust of a... Well, not really a bust, but, you know, not like a great run of the tower here. But I might still do another one. Let's wind crystal out. Yeah. Play it safe than sorry. Ah, dang, I should have done save state so I could show you guys what the lose condition is there, what happens when you are KO'd in the tower. I'll do that next time. I'll just find something to let kill me. Sure. I'm selling some items with you. What are we selling there? Okay, I did upgrade the house. You can see there that we got a bigger house now. Hooray! Okay, yeah. So paralyze. We're gonna keep the vile sword. That's gonna be my sword for exploring there. We're gonna put the gold sword into the safe until we get some red sand to use on it there. Gonna keep the live shield. That's gonna be my main shield for now. Sell my 2 magic power balls there. Sleep, very good, very nice there. 7 charges and everything there. Limit, sure. Keep the wind crystal there. I kind of said I kept those. I had those still in my inventory. I'm not gonna hold them and take them into the tower. Not really. Since we only got 5 spaces to take stuff into the tower there, it's not really worth holding on to. And a balloon enemy, balloon egg. Oh hey, a cursed fire sword. Nice, nice bit of gold for that. All right, yeah, we'll sell all of that there, and yeah, we'll keep the balloon egg. Let's go ahead and toss it into our monster den, our monster hut. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it there. I said I want to hold on to that. Definitely keep Jaren, obviously. Sell all that, keep that shield as our going into the tower shield. Keep the wind crystals. Always keep wind crystals there. Not really worth selling. There's so much better things to have in your inventory to sell. If you get something like 4 or 5 in your safe there, and you want to sell a wind crystal, then so be it. But there are much better uses of that inventory spot if you're looking for stuff to sell. Everything can be selling right, so 5,500, not bad. Yeah. Thanks to you, Ryan. The house has a lot more space. And now you can leave up to 30 items in our home safe. Nice. If there are items you want to keep aside, leave them with me and I'll keep them in the safe. Just be tired. Get some sleep. Alright, sleep time. Yeah, I think we're still getting woken up by Nico here. Get up. Pat. Yep. Good morning, Nico. It's almost high noon. Hurry up and get up. Here. Get up. Thanks, Speedy. Alright, let's go into our monster hut. And yeah, we still have a small little monster hut there. We can check on Uno there. And yeah, like I said there, it did get KO'd in the tower, but it comes home fully healed. Not to worry. Nothing to worry about there. Do nothing with it for now. And now we'll go ahead and have our balloon. And I think that we'll keep a balloon enemy there. Why not? Once we hatch the monster there... Excuse me. If you hatch an egg, then unless you do something such as sell the monster, you'll not be able to place any other monster in the same spot. So yeah, we'll hatch the egg. Crack. Alright. Aloo the balloon. What should we name? Name this guy here. Go ahead and clear. One thing that I was I remember naming balloons in the past there, since like they just reminded me of like the airships and things like that from Final Fantasy there. I used to use Sid a lot for the balloon monsters there, so yeah, that's what we're going to go with there. Sid the balloon. We want to take Sid with us there. Not right now. Leave Sid in storage for right now. I think I'm gonna go see how much it'll take to upgrade the monster hut. I think that if we look at this here, squeak. Oh, okay, I think I was in the way there. Okay, squeak. There, that's our home safe there, hidden behind the shelving. It's pretty neat, pretty nice touch. Okay, because I went into the monster hut instead of coming out here. We don't get the little scene of Nico talking to Mom there. They're being all like, oh, hey, thank you for coming, waking him up. And I think if we go out here, I think this is like our little bath. Yep. That's so relaxing. Nice and relaxing. Alright. Ryan, thanks to you, the house has become a much more comfortable place to live in. Once again, thank you very much. It might be good to spend money you've saved on the town. Why not talk to the bishop about it? As I recall, the bishop is a very kind person, always looking out for other people. As a result, he hasn't done a thing about the temple. Might be a good thing to make the temple look more impressive. Yeah, that's something we could do. So I think that if we, like one of the things there, like, in order to keep upgrading the town there, you want to upgrade certain things there that will unlock other things that you can upgrade. I think the temple is one of those things that when you upgrade, like you'll be able to go talk to different townspeople there, and they'll ask you to upgrade their buildings and things like that. So yeah, something that we likely want to do there. Off to the tower there. Okay, then take this with you. Pita fruit received. Always nice to have a free pita fruit. But first, let's go ahead and open up the safe. There's rhymes in and out, right? Yes, we will. Okay, so gold sword is definitely going in the safe there. And then this way we got a wind fruit with us there. We got pita fruit to give to Jaren immediately, and then we got our weapon and shield. Go. What's in here now? We do still have a backup wind crystal there in case we go into the tower and we don't find any. There we will always have one that we can take with us there. At some point I'm going, probably should have just sold this water crystal there. I don't see me really taking an inventory spot to take that in with me. But yeah, hard to say. And once we get a nice shield there, I'll take those blue sands in the temple with me. Or not the temple, but the tower. Now let's go and do the save game. 10:30. Do I want to keep going or not? I do. Okay, so we can see in our little save there, right before it finished up there, the building, little text that said building, it said 0 before. Now it says building 1, so we have upgraded 1 building in the town, which was our building, our house. How selfish of me, but you know, the saying that they have, was it like on airplanes or whatever? There, please deal with your oxygen mask before helping your neighbor. Gotta help ourselves first there, so we can help other people. Makes sense to me. And number of game is how many times you enter the tower. So we've gone in and out of the tower twice there, so we're number of game 2. And not too bad, like almost 9,000 money built up. That's in. Nothing more. That's so. That is so. Alright, let's go to the carpenters. I'm not gonna talk to anybody else there, because I don't feel like progressing any stories or anything like that. Not yet. You, Ryan. Was it today there? Oh, you want some work? Oh, I want to build. Okay, so we can build another upgrade to the house there with a big old swimming pool there. That's 60,000 there. We don't have the money for that. Not yet. We will eventually. But for now, let's go ahead and build up the monster hut. If we want to build it there, you can't really move it anywhere else there. This used to be your house and still is my house. Yeah, for 4,000 there? Well, yeah, we'll upgrade the monster hut. It'll build for you before you return from your adventures. So, like one time in the tower, come back, and building's done. Nothing else to say. Alright. Alright, like I said there, I've been going for 2 hours there. I kind of want to go into the tower again. They about know how long we'll go for. Maybe let's go into the tower and let's not worry so much about doing the level grinding there. We'll stop at a couple points and do some level grinding there, but not as hardcore as we did last time. That took a good bit of time. And yeah, like I said before, I'll show off dying in the tower here this time. Do like a save state, like I said there, and just show it off. anything else there, let's go ahead and Aaron out here, collar. Feed him his breakfast pita fruit. He was at max, yep. Making sure that it didn't like get weird on me and not have him at his max MP. He increases slightly. 104 max MP. Very nice. Alright, so collar him back. I'm back in the bag. And before we do anything else, we need to have our equipment put on. Hooray. Alright. All geared up and ready to go. As you can see, this map has changed there, but still very similar to the original layout. There's kind of, you know, some big grand entrance there, and then stairways, paths that split to the right and left. And yeah, we'll find a few things flying around here. Steel shield, not too bad for. Oh, dark sword, dang. Attack 10. Wow. Wow. Did not expect to find that here on the first floor. Thanks, game. I will wait and see if we can find a some truth glasses to make sure that this isn't cursed. But yeah, or well, it's cursed. It says it's cursed sword on there, but like I don't think that means necessarily that is actual cursed sword. I don't remember how the dark sword works. Oh, except on blinder there. Okay, so yeah, we can't see where we're going, but we'll do our best. Okay, there we go. Eyesight's back there. I was just walking in the walls there, so yeah, no worries, no worries. Actually, let me see if I can pull up real quick there. I want to know about that dark sword. That way I can tell you guys right away rather than just waiting on it there. Dark sword. Cursed sword has a greater chance to be cursed when found, but not guaranteed. Allegedly lower accuracy, but high critical rates there with attack power 10. Alright, so if we found this item, if we found this cursed sword and it is cursed, we can sell it for 50,000 gold. And even if it isn't cursed, we can sell it for 10,000 gold. So that is a huge find right off the bat there. That is crazy. That's crazy. I am so glad that I decided to go back into the tower to continue playing. That's crazy. Nice, nice. So yeah, it is still a sword that can be rusted, which is annoying. But you know, dang. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. Alright, there wasn't anything to the right there that we could find, that we could do. Let's go ahead and head this way. I'll let these guys come to us a little bit. And get that one. We might level up slightly in this room here, because if we end up fighting our friend, our neighbor, our rival there on the second floor, I want to have like a little bit of levels on him. Nice loop, not too bad. Nice to have there for when you're really wanting to just there are definitely gonna be times when, rather than like going for like a long haul excavate or expedition, I guess, into the tower looking for treasure, there are gonna be times where you're just wanting to get higher levels of the tower, because when you get to a certain level of the tower, that does trigger certain events in your hometown with different NPCs, and also getting up to certain levels of the tower there are certain special treasures that you can find only on certain levels of the tower, certain key items, some certain story items and things like that. They're only on certain levels of the tower, so if you're trying to progress in story and all that good stuff there, then you want to just get up right away. Having exit loop or something that points you to the exit right away is very handy to have. Stream on, sure. Don't care. Iron sword, sure. Don't care. I got the weapon that I wanted out of this run here. I can just warp out with the wind crystal right now and I'd be happy with this run. Because 10,000, even if this sword isn't like actually cursed there, 10,000, that is more than we got in the entire run the last time there. I stepped on the frog. I turned into a frog. Alright. I can't get my money as a frog. I can't get money as a frog, game. Alright. I'm gonna run on down here. I'm not run too far there. Vane, if you're still in here, you were asking about like falling off of ledges or anything like that. So you can't like fall off the edge of the world there. There's nothing to worry about in that case there, but you can like jump off of high ledges like this. And then that would take me, like I can't jump back out here. I have to go all the way out and around the map. So in those kind of situations there, it can be annoying if you jump down from a high ledge and you have to make your way a long way around back to where you were. But there are very few areas that's even going to be a consideration there. I think really just the first floor is the one that's typically designed in this way, where there are rooms that have these high walls and everything like that they can jump down. So not a big concern, but you know, since you mentioned being able to jump down and all that, there are the situations where you can jump down and have to make your way a long way around there. Like this is our spot where we can jump straight down and have to walk all the way around the map to get back to this point. But yeah, okay. So we found the elevator there. There's no other goodies at the elevator, so let's go ahead and find a room to stand in. So we can attract some monsters to us. I don't like this room because it's a split level room, so they can get into the bottom level of that of that room and get stuck, trying to run around to us. Now let's try and wait here a little bit. Give me some trolls here. Come on. Alright, now walk this way. No, don't walk here. Hey, it's troll. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate you coming when I called for you. Level 4. Alright. I want to try to get a level 5 out of this here. And we'll see if we find another troll here. We'll run on down here. Oh, 2 trolls. Nice. Oh, didn't mean to walk into you there, buddy. That's okay. Hey, guys. Yeah, I'll get hit, sure. I'll take the hit. Just to keep you guys around. Dang, nice grouping of enemies here. I remember one time I got one of these noise monsters there, and I tried like leveling up there, and that was not the best monster to have there. Yeah, this is a nice little room here as far as like enemies coming at me. Yeah, that's handy. As long as they keep it up there. Okay, yeah, almost got that level up there, so yeah. We'll get up to level 5, and then we'll head to the elevator. This troll should do it, I think. And there we are, level 5. Alright. Let's head to the elevator. I don't know if we'll be able to make it or not. We'll try, though. Yeah, I think we're gonna make it just fine. Earthquake, hurry upstairs. Yep, I'm working on it. Up the elevator we go. And no quitting. No quitting in this team here. So, like, if we want to be really mean there as far as fighting this guy here, let's I want to get Jared out here. Just to be, like I said, just to be really mean about it. No. Alright, so yep, walk in here. It's just Ryan. You feel lonely and want my help, don't you? You wish to stay close to me. Okay, so we don't want to be polite to him there. Let's just be mean there. I feel lonelier. How rude. Your speech and behavior are not very courteous. I cannot allow it anymore. We shall battle right here, right now. Right now, right here. If you say I don't have time for that, he'll just walk away there. I accept your challenge. Fight. missed it. God dang. Yeah, he'll do a lot of damage to you there. I think, yeah, don't have to do a lot of damage to him there before he runs away. Wait, oh no! Wait, I'll give you this herb. I guess I left my guard down a little. So 1 wins and 0 losses for you. I'll be back. Okay, so he warps out here, and I don't know what the chances are of it there, but a lot of times he will drop a wind crystal on the spot where he used a wind crystal, like he'll get a duplicate somehow or something like that. So that is one way that the game will often give you a wind crystal. I don't know if there's a higher chance if you don't have a wind crystal with you. I don't know for sure. Which we do have a wind crystal on us there because I brought one in as a just in case, but still, he will drop a medicinal herb there for us. So restores our HP. So we can go ahead and bring Jaren out here. Why not? And we boost his max HP. Max HP increased by 1. Hooray! So 51, and that also brought his MP back up to full. Because, like, eating just basically anything will do that. We'll boost our MP a little bit. So, yeah, 1 herb, definitely enough to boost his MP up that single point that he lost before. And yeah, alright. Not too bad, not too bad. And every little bit helps, really, with boosting up your familiar's stats and all that. Alright. Oh, you're awake. Oh, let's go ahead and just move slightly there. You come to me. That's dang. 5 damage. Ouch. Star glasses. Nice. Nice. So we can see an entire map there. Like, we might use that sooner than later. We'll see. Alright, you gonna follow me here, guy? Okay. And if you want to have that, there, let's go. Floppy boy needs to pop into a hole. Yep. Gosh, sure does there. Yep. Iron sword. Okay. Getting a lot of sword type items this go around here. Didn't get like any in our last run there. Well, we got our gold sword there. I think that was like one of 2 weapons that we got. One of 2 swords that we got the entire run there last time. A repel ball. That's pretty nice. Okay. Stepping on the reversal trap there. And a blinder. Okay. Question mark was good. I like that it says question mark was obtained there, and it does still show the amount of gold that we got. Alright, I know I'm in the corner here. So let's wait it out here. Okay, reverse trap. Let's reverse there, and we got our eyesight back just in time to fight a troll. I love that the live shield finished off for us there. I appreciate that. Let me go ahead and take a look here. As far as magic balls there, does it give me... Okay, this site doesn't give me information on cost for that for some reason. I feel like, yeah, well, that would there. So I got everything else to give me prices on it there, but not that apparently. Okay. Well, let's go to this items list here. Okay, this gives me prices on them there. Crystals. Okay, ball. Alright. So, hell ball. Okay, it's base of 500 there, so it's one of the weaker as far as how much it sells for. They're one of the lower balls there, but like the base. Okay, so fire, if you find a fireball. Fireball only sells for 300. Every other ball sells for 500 and up. And then, if you find a pillar ball, that is the best one as far as price, as base price goes. It starts at 1,000, and the more charges they have, the better. The more you get out of them there, the more it will sell them for. I don't have anything that. Okay, yeah, we're fine. Alright, been this way, but let's go ahead and go to the left now. Okay, seed there. We'll see what kind it is. There are seeds in here that will level up your... Oh, I think that might be it there. If I remember correctly, yeah, increases level. So yeah, that's like an instant level up. I see. Okay, so he didn't have a whole lot of experience there, so I could just level him up to level 14 immediately there, just save that time. Oh yeah, let's get him out here. Why not? Could be a bit of a waste, or I could wait until he's a higher level and it'll take more experience to level him up. But really, yeah, let's get him up to level 14. Nice. Level 14. 30 attack power, 23 defense. Very nice, very nice. Alright. I don't think that his MP and HP go up with levels there. He just starts out pretty badass there, I guess. So yep. Collar him, back into the bag. Save you for later there, buddy. Yeah, take a bit of damage from these guys there, but that's okay. I'm not too stressed out about the damage I'm taking from them yet. Not to the point where I'm like, oh, okay, now I need a level grind so I can survive next floors that we're going to. Not yet. We'll get there, though. Okay, go to this middle room here. Control first. Okay, there's the elevator in there. Get some money. A lot of money. Another room there and nothing. Very small room. Not too bad of a room for level grind. Oh, nice. We got sand here and a crystal. Wing crystal. Awesome. And blue sand. Okay. Dang, I'm really wanting some red sand so I can start leveling up our gold sword there. But more blue sand. Always nice there. The temporary shield when we get a mirror shield, preferably there. If we got a diamond shield also there, I'd take a diamond shield and start leveling that up. Because, like, even though the reflecting magic of the mirror shield is very nice to have, I'm not going to, like, stress about about which one I get there between the mirror shield and diamond shield. I'm not going to concern myself with it too much to the point where it's like, okay, well, I have to have a mirror shield, or I'm not going to level up any shields. Although mirror shield would be nice to not take that 5 damage from that fire attack there. Alright, level 6. Awesome. Now I won't take as much damage at least. Okay, let's head down this way there, clear off the path out of this room. First that we found all the rooms in this place here. Yeah, I think we found everything now. Seems like this room had, yeah, okay, this room does have a little lip here, so we can use that to level up at. Apparently not gonna get the drop on any of the enemies here. Okay, I got the drop on this guy. And of course I miss. Fight to... Let's see. How close are we? Yeah, still got a decent bit to go for the next level. We'll wait for one more round of enemies here. Maybe. There we go. 2 for troll attack there. Let's take the one down there. Gets to kill. Oh, okay, I insta-killed him on level ground too. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, let's go ahead. Oh, I'm blind to there. Okay. I'm pretty sure if I go up the elevator there, I'll get my eyesight back at the next floor. I don't think it's cruel enough to drop me off still blind. Oh, it is. Okay, never mind. My bad. Just waited it out there. Oh, let's just swing around us there. Okay, I killed the thing. Alright, well, let's wait out the the blindness there. Life wand, okay. Recovers HP slightly if an opponent is hit there, so can be used to, you know, obviously, like, give ourselves a little bit of life back there. I do believe that that sells for a good bit as far as wands go. Scroll up to see here. Life wand. Okay, that sells for 1,000 there. So yeah, that's a nice one to have. Nice one to have there. Okay. And stuff like the iron sword is definitely one that we'll get rid of if we need space there. The stream wand only sells for 150. We'll get rid of that if we need to. How much does the iron sword sell for? 100. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so iron swords definitely need to go when we need space. Steel shield isn't horrible, I don't think. There. Okay, yeah, it sells for 300 there. Is actually the second best shield as far as base defense. It has a 6 base defense, but our live shield only has 5, only has 1 less there, and it does the sort of reflect damage. So yeah, we'll keep the live shield on us. Of course, of course I'm gonna step on a trap there. It's punished me all over there for walking in this room blind. That's okay, we're still in good shape. Oh, another seed there. There's another level up seed. Okay, sea seed. So that can change the genus of a monster or person that eats it, whatever. I think it turns into a water genus, if I remember correctly there. Yeah, changes genus of familiar to water there. Okay, for your monsters. Yeah, if you're in a space there where having them be water is more beneficial there for taking less damage and dealing more damage. Something to keep in mind. I don't think I ever really use them. It's something I'll look into when I'm making like our Speedy Tour on the game here. Okay, Scarlet Wand there, not great. But another magic ball there, Ice Rock Ball. That is a nice one there. I think that one sells for 1,000 base. No, 800 there, but still 800. And then you get more. Oh, there's no rushes. Trap for us there. So now we have a basic vital sword there, 5, and a -1 on our live shield there. That's a shame. So yeah, if I find if I want to risk just putting the steel shield on it, it'd be better. Even if it was even if it is a cursed shield there, it'd be better. But yeah, okay. It was not cursed, so we got the base 6 defense there instead of having 4 defense. Yeah, I'll take that trade-off. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna go this way here. Let's clear that off. So yeah, seeing as how that's the second rust trap that we've hit in 2 goes of the tower here, you can see why it's nice to get a gold sword and just level that up. Because, you know, not fun having your weapons degrade on you just out of the blue like that. And the fact that it can happen multiple times there, like you can have an awesome sword or shield and just have it just continually get worse and worse as you keep on stepping on rust traps or you keep on dealing with monsters that rust your equipment. I'm fairly certain that there's a monster that does that there. I'll have to look that up for sure too. Or I make like the final video on the subject there. Alright, so let's go ahead and continue through here, find another room, maybe some more treasure, and definitely some more enemies, as it seems. I'll take that. Level 7. Our enemy. Alright, yeah, we'll just fight you on level ground. Not bad. Okay. That might be another room over to the right here. I was gonna say, I was feeling like this was gonna be the last room. Okay, yeah, one more. Oh, 2 more. Dang. Very generous area with all the rooms. Okay, I haven't found the elevator yet. For some reason I thought I had. Alright, now we got a balloon running around there. And there we cleared off that path. Finished it up. Now we'll just finish this path off here too. Hey guy. Thunder going on outside here. Maybe I should wrap things up here. Just in case things go crazy and lose power here for any reason. Speaking of there, I am just going to do a little safety save there. A little safety. Looking on the word there. Come to me here, Flame. Let's do a save slot there. Like, yeah. That's because I don't want to lose that dark sword that we just got. Can you even hit me from down there? I can't hit you from there. Alright, fine. I'll just down. I'll be the bigger person and meet you at your level. Okay. Not doing too bad. Let's just go ahead and clear this off here. I think we'll head for the elevator. I'm not feeling too threatened by enemies yet here. So yeah, let's look at it. The next floors aren't really going to worry me too much there. We'll get to floors where we fight enemies that give us higher experience there, level up faster. I get back up to the fiery floors there and fight those 60 plus experience trolls there. That'll be nice. Oh, hi guy. Okay, yeah, you're doing 5 damage to me there. Yeah, you hurt. Not gonna lie, it hurts. I can take it. Step on a trap there. Copper sword, huh? Oh. That's copper sword there, balloon. There. Make sure I don't step on a trap. Hellball. Sure. Yep. That's worth trading off an iron sword for sure. Okay. I see here. We'll head down. A lot of map down from us there. At least it appears to be. And hey, some more treasure. More gold. Copper. Which turns into gold, so you know. Let's see here. Fruits there. The lamb fruit there. That's the one that keeps us from decreasing MP there. That's pretty nice. Oh yeah, we'll go ahead and get rid of another iron sword there. Azure Dreams there. I think that proves we can attack there. Yeah. Okay, not worried about that. Let's see what kind of golf wand there. I think that's still just like $150 sale there. Like it's a water type wand there, so to speak. Or golf, was it there? Okay, golf is wind. Oh, okay. Oh, stream is water, that's right. Oh. Fortunately, the trap didn't work out. I would have loved it if the trap worked on the on the balloon there. What are you talking about? Fortunately. Why all the traps just have to work on me? That's the iron sword through, right? Yeah, we'll go through this way here. Oh, hi, guy. Sorry, did I intrude on nap time? My apologies. The humblest of apologies for me. Iron sword I tossed. Yeah, we'll go down here. There's a room. Yeah, come on, guy. Hop down. You'll hop down. We'll have fun. Yeah, we'll go down again here. Should just loop around to the elevator room that way. Yeah, I'm gonna go finish off the path there. This leads to another room. And more money. And a sleep trap. Hey, nap time. Hooray. And we woke up. Alright. Woke up nice and refreshed there, guys. Okay. Let's grab that. And yeah, we'll just peek over here, make sure that this does go. Yep, it's right in that room. As one might expect. Okay. Another menu over there. Yeah, and you come at me from an angle. As you do. I still got my vitality sword there, so... Or vital sword, I guess. So you're not gonna split up on me. Oh wait, not too bad. Could be a little bit better there. But like I said, there haven't really been stopping and doing the level grinding deal. Like on my own time there, and if it weren't as late as it is there, I would. Ah, he ran off. If it weren't as late as it was there, I would probably do like the level grinding at the end of each floor there, just to make sure that we're in good shape for the floors to come. But, you know, doesn't make for as interesting of streaming, I don't think. My personal opinion. Let's get to the exploring and the fighting. See what treasure we can find and what monsters we can take on. And yeah, okay. I think that's pretty much the map. Yeah, that should be it. So we'll make our way down the elevator there, maybe stop and fight a few monsters along the way. Along the way, I might just do a quick little grind. Yeah, play a level. Well, we'll see what level we end up by the time that we get to it. Ah, of course. I need to remember that you're not going to come straight at me. You're going to try to be tricky with me. Okay, yeah, we got a ways to go for that level there. We'll see. Those are good spots in this room. Oh, hey, there's our fled balloon from before. Well, it ran off on us. Let's finish it off. Alright, let's see. Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and go up there, I think. Before we go up there, like, there's a nice little tip for you there, like, before you go up there, just do the weights. Even if you're not trying to level grind, just wait until your HP is maxed out. Just because you don't know what you're going to be getting into on the floor above you. So it's best to face it, you know, at your healthiest. This balloon while I'm at my healthiest. And yeah, I'll just keep on heading down. Run. Okay, another Oleum fruit there. Those are nice to have, so we will have it. Yeah, Dreamwalker can go ahead and hit the boot this time. Stepped on a trap there, but didn't actually go off there because I was immediately turned off and ran off of it there. But I think that affects it there. If you're like constantly moving, that the traps don't trigger as often. Like they definitely can still trigger. But you know, even the slightly decreased chance of that happening is nice. Here. Okay. Go down that ledge there. And Bloom's gonna give me a decent bit of experience for this point here. 15, not too bad. I'm expecting a little bit more here. Thanks for dropping right in that hole. I really appreciate that. That's really kind of you. Pita fruit, nice. So we can boost our max HP again. Let's go ahead and get Jared out here. Just immediately hand this fruit right off the floor. I'm gonna put it in our inventory. Max MP up to 105. Not bad, not bad. Got some money. We like money here. We like items that sell for more money, more than just regular old money, but you know. I'm still not going to complain about it there. At least the money doesn't take spots in our inventory space there. That's always nice. Truth glasses. Okay, let's go. I'm excited to see. Let's see what this... let's see the sword here. Alright, come on. Be cursed. Be cursed. Goes this dark sword. Okay. I'm not going to use it because... Oh, no, it is cursed. Okay. Okay, why didn't it say it was cursed? Got the skull on it, so it should be cursed. So that should be worth $50,000 there, I think. Okay. Either way. All right. So let me think. Anything else that I want to do right now? No, we're just gonna use this exit loop just to get it out of the inventory there. Already. Yeah, I was gonna say. Already know roughly where I need to head for it there, based on what we've already explored, so not a big deal. Yeah, moving that little corner there, guy. I appreciate it. He's gonna move in the balloon. Okay. Nothing bad ever came from me eating some floor fruit there. I don't know how long it's been there, you know, like 5-second rule there, but maybe that'd be like a 5-decade rule with how often people come into the tower here. As that curve, sure. Yeah, we'll just hold on to it there and feed it to Jared if we need to get rid of space or toss it. Who cares? We have the open space right now. Oh yeah, it works. Oh, another sand there. Awesome. Oh, god dang it. It's barely tapped it there. It turned too much. Oh well. One more hit. There we go. And level 9. Awesome. Alright. Little trap there. White sand, okay. So this white sand you use and it boosts the charges on your magic balls there, so we'll just go ahead and use it immediately, and we'll use it on the ice rock here, because that is the 800 one, and the other two are 500 one, so yeah. I'm just going to swing at the air there, make sure there aren't any traps. Gulf Wind Sword there, that's not too bad there, that's a wind sword. How much does that sell for? Gulf Wind 400 base. So yeah. We can definitely get rid of something for it. Now we get rid of the seeds. I'm pretty sure the seeds don't sell for a lot. Let me just double check that there. 150 for a seed herb there. So yeah, let's get rid of it. Should just connect to the room down there. So yeah, let's go ahead and move on. Okay, don't come at me, buddy. That perfect little grind spot here. Only one tile that's elevated. So yeah, we might just do a grind here just because that is so so nice of a spot for it. And yeah, the enemies here aren't too bad to deal with. Is that everything there? Yeah, that'll be everything there. So yeah, let's go ahead and do a little mini grind there. Lancer experience? Okay, okay, yeah. That's not gonna be super fast here. But if we get up to level 10 before the next floor, that'd be nice. Now, what's everybody getting experience-wise? They're up 11 from the Nova there, and then you have 15 from the Balloons, last I checked. 11 from those guys too? Okay, okay. Everything's pretty even as far as what they're giving me. Yeah, okay. Hey guys, come on. Sitting here waiting. If I could not miss there, that'd be appreciated too. Okay, okay. Let's see here. Yeah, glad that you moved right into position there. Okay, about halfway there. Yeah, we can get to level. Maybe. I was gonna say, yeah, we can get to level 10 before moving on to the next floor there. Yeah. And Earthquake's got Earthquake. Now, if more of you just keep on coming down this way here, that would be awful helpful. Power's flickering here. Hear that? Everything still seems to be going there. As far as I can tell. So yeah. That might be assigned to call things there. Winds are going crazy outside there, so I'm going to get to the elevator here, and we're going to do a quit on the elevator. And then, yeah, next time there we'll continue from this point on the climb up the tower there. Actually, here, let me go ahead and get to the elevator, or, yeah, we'll get to the elevator. Oh, dang. So this is where you guys have been. I lost for words there. I've been waiting for you guys. Come fight me. You guys just been doing ring around the rosy here on this pathway, apparently. Out like one at a time here. Power's still flickering here. I'm gonna do a save again here, save state. Okay, room started flaps there. Oh, not gonna get to use the elevator play here. Don't even get to fight any of you guys? Nope. You guys just get to dance to your dooms there, I guess. Okay. Alright, so yeah, let's go ahead and use star glasses there. Oh dang, there's a lot of treasure on this floor. I was gonna say if there wasn't a lot there, I'll just book it to the elevator. Grab all the treasure that we can here. Get down on my level here, guy. Fair fight and all that. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can hear the wind at all, if it's picking up on the microphone there. It's going crazy out there. Like the TV was on here next to me there. That's off now there. CC. Okay, we'll just hold on to that there just in case. Until we find something better to put in that spot there. Okay. U-boat guy. fight me, guy. 6 damage there, dang. Still rough. Hey, there's our level 10. Okay, yeah, if you guys just want to keep just walking right into the hole there, I won't complain. Since I'm beat up here, I'm going to, like I said before, I'm going to do a save state here, and I'm going to show you what happens. Just to record, for the sake of recording there and all that there, let's just go ahead and show off what happens when you run out of HP and everything there. Triple check there. Save. Yep. Alright. We're definitely saved there, so let's find an enemy. Hopefully it doesn't take us too long. Find one. Where's a U-boat when you need it? Oh. Hey there, buddy. A violet egg, huh? Oh. Get out of here, CC'd. A medicinal herb. Dang. Okay. Aaron, come out here. Let's get your HP back up. Or, you know, let's boost your max HP again. Put this thing I picked up off the floor there. Alright, and you're back up to full HP, MP, all that. Okay. Power you up. Okay. Now we're gonna save state again there, just because we got all that good stuff. All I want is to die, game. Why won't you let me die? Here we go. This guy will do the thing. This guy will do the trick. Hey, let's fight, guy. Is that all you got? Okay, maybe you got a lot there. Oh. Ryan is exhausted. Okay. Alright, so look here. We had like 500 gold there. We had a full inventory of awesome stuff. But now we're loading. Hey, we're back home. Get up, pow. Yep. Couldn't you be a bit more gentle? I can't help my tomboy attitude, so there. It's almost high noon. Hurry up and get up. Here. Get up. Okay, well, Mom didn't ask if we have anything to sell there, and we don't have anything. We lose everything that was in our inventory there. All our weapons that we had equipped there, all the goodies that we found. Our monsters do get sent back home on their own there, so like we don't lose any monsters that were in our inventory. So that's a good thing there. Like they're tamed, they're trained, they're ours. But yeah, everything else that you had on you, it's gone. So yep, that's why you want to be careful with everything on the tower there. But yeah, okay. Like I said, just wanted to show that off there just to be clear as to what happens when you do get yourself in a tough situation there. Always opt for the easy way, always opt for leaving to fight another day when it's an option. Alright. Let's just find the last bits of these treasures here. Get the elevator there, save and quit. Star glasses, I used one there. It'd be kind of nice to have another one for next floor. Attack power is recovered, hooray. I shouldn't have been weakened or anything there, so, yeah, that's the entire floor. Okay, so let's make our way to the elevator. Alright. Nope. Nope, they want to have him hit me yet there. one. Oh. Sealed me, guy. Alright, alright. The elevator. Just gonna remember to myself heal up here before we. Oh well. Alright. Come over here. Jump in the hole. You know the drill. Evidently. Alright, get our HP up there. Mostly up. Oh, dang it. Oh, come on. Dang it, and you're gonna get another shot on me. Well, I had my HP up, and light's flickering again there. Let's wrap this up here, Ryan. Another U-boat's coming at me there. I think I'm just gonna go for the elevator there, and... Oh, well. Oh, you're right by the elevator there. Okay, Jaren. Let's do this. Alright, let's see. Line up there, that's where I want you. AI, back me up. So we can kill this guy fast. Okay, use some of your MP there. Let's go ahead and let's toss this herb at you. There, yeah, nothing happened there, but yeah, you're back up to full MP. Awesome. Okay. Let's just go ahead and re-collar you, put you back in the bag. So I'm gonna get my HP up a little bit there. Okay, you're not too much to deal with. 3 damage, dang. Okay. Like to fought you on the lower level there. Let's go ahead and get on the elevator there. And we're going to say that we want to quit. Right, the save. And okay. Alright, so that is where we're going to wrap things up there for this episode, this edition of Azure Dreams there. Like I said there, like, I pushed my luck here with all the power flickering and everything going on here. I'm amazed and so glad that we're still live there from everything that I can see. So thank you guys that are still here. Much appreciated. Thank you for sticking with me there. Hope that you guys enjoyed this edition of Azure Dreams, and yeah, next time we will continue our trip through the tower. I don't know if this will be the next one that we do as far as next stream. Like, it might be me and Poichi doing another random retro, or I might go back to Alundra there, because I definitely want to keep doing the Alundra. It's a fun little demo to watch it, to have this going. And yeah, we might go back to this one next instead of going back to Alundra, just because we're in the middle of the dungeon. We'll see. Yeah, getting that dark sword, that is an awesome find. That is gonna be so helpful as far as getting money. So yeah, you know, if you're playing along there, I hope that you have just as good as luck there. Another thing that I'll have to do is, like, maybe in my beginner guide video there, I'll do a quick little rundown of the most expensive items that you want to be on the lookout for. I'll include that as a thing, because I think that's a big big deal in this game, is to know which items you want to hold on to and which items you can just toss to the side. Alright, anyway, enough rambling there. Thank you guys again for joining me, for tuning in. If you're watching this afterwards there, thank you for watching, subscribing, all that awesome stuff. You guys are awesome. And I'll see you guys in the next video there. Be on the lookout for more Zelda and Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask randomized, and look out for Lunar. Both videos should be coming out soon there, the next in their series there. So yeah, enjoy those, and I'll see you then. Take care, stay gold, my friend.